Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Natalie, and today we are watching Reservoir Dogs. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Thank you so much for being here, and welcome if you're new. Today we are diving on into another Quentin Tarantino film, and that is Reservoir Dogs. It's not just a Quentin Tarantino film, it's his directorial debut. He did in fact make one movie before Reservoir Dogs, but it wasn't really popular. I don't think he even released it. It was more of just a way for him to learn what it took to make a good movie. So this one is really widely accepted as his first film and his directorial debut. It's been on my list for a really long time, and I'm really excited to check it out. I don't know really anything about it, and with a title like Reservoir Dogs, I'm really interested to see what that could mean. If you're a Tarantino fan and you want me to watch more of his movies, then make sure to give this video a big thumbs up so that I know, and subscribe if you want to, because we watch a lot of fun stuff over here, and I would love to have you as a part of our Golden Nugget community. And of course, make sure to stick around to the end of this video to see how I rate this movie. But with all that being said, I think it's finally time to grab a drink, grab a snack, and let's get into the movie. Hi there, Patreon people. How's it going? Hope you're having a good week. We are finally watching Reservoir Dogs. I meant to watch this back at the end of May. And then I had all that shit happen with my computer, so fingers crossed that, you know, I'm not even going to say it. Just, you know what I'm thinking. Anyway, super excited to be checking this one out today. One of the, I mean, you could say that it's Quentin Tarantino's first film. It's definitely his first, like, film that's out there. I think, like, I was talking about this with Tyler yesterday. I think his first film was My Cousin Vinny, or Vinny's birth. No, that's a different movie. Something's birthday, My Something's Birthday, or not My Cousin Vinny. I don't know what I'm talking about. It was something's birthday or something. I I can't remember what it was called. I already forgot. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I sound like an idiot. This is his second film, if I'm not mistaken, but his first, like, recognized movie and his debut as a director. So excited to check it out. Excited to see what it's like. Let's just get on into it. I am watching this on Amazon Prime. Okay. Playing in 3, 2. We opening. Quentin, is he in this scene? Or no? It sounds like him. Yeah, he is in the scene. They're talking about Madonna. Borderline's good. I'm getting flashbacks to that clip of Quentin explaining the meaning of the movie Top Gun. Okay. Okay. The name of the guy he was trying to think? Mm. I feel like something's gotta happen soon. This is. Mm. Oh. Ooh. Why isn't he pitching in? What's going on? Oh, we're gonna have an argument about tipping culture. Uh-oh. Mm. Oh, he's not gonna. He wouldn't like it nowadays. His character. It's gotten worse. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh, really? That's a lot. Minimum wage ain't enough to live on nowadays. Oh, it's the world's tiniest violin. Oh my god. Well, now you can tip at McDonald's. They listened. Ooh. Oh! Oh no! Yeah, he makes a compelling argument. Oh, he's counting now. He's not gonna like it. Do they all have color names or is it just him? I love that way of having a conversation. Like, oh, he'll do it for him. Ah, he'll cave. That was a very like interesting way to settle into a movie. Like just easing us in to these characters. Like I still don't even know what they do yet. Man, that stylized like slow motion frame rate. You don't see that as much anymore. Just like the only way they would do slow mo. Eh. Feels like I'm watching the end of the movie right now. What? Oh, who? What a sharp cut. Oh, he's dying. He's dying. Oh. Oh. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. He might be okay. I've never seen someone squirm so much when they're dying. He's like got a lot of vigor and energy. Well, not anymore. Never mind. It's all gone now. Uh, I'm a tough guy. Yes, he's okay. Sure. Oh, we made it. Yeah, it's not exactly a hospital. I'm assuming we can't go to a hospital. Where's the doctor? Oh, he did not look good. Yeah. Uh. Oh. 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 I don't know, man. I don't think he's gonna make it. Oh. My God, I'm getting worked up and I just met the guy. He's combing his hair. Oh. Ugh. Don't relax too much. No, it's not good. That's a good prognosis. Oh. Yeah. 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 Like he's not gonna make it without a hospital. Yeah. Oh. He's like, please. Oh, he's begging for his life. Oh, this is heartbreaking. Oh, this is heart wrenching. No, he is if you don't take him to a hospital. He is. His life is in this man's hands right now. That's not true. Oh, they do go by colors, like their code names. But he's Mr. Orange. Brown's dead? Who's Brown? This is great because we only know who Mr. Pink is. I don't think I heard anybody else's names. Cops shot Brown. Okay, yeah, it's bad. Thanks for saying that. You're not really helpful right now, dude. Dude, this is crazy to have this conversation as this man is bleeding out. He's like begging to go to the hospital. He's waving a gun around. This whole scene feels like a beginning of a play. Oh, great. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh. 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 Oh, he is gonna die at some point. I don't think he's gonna get to a hospital, bro. Yeah. It's already happened, bro. I love that we can't see what he's doing. We just know that he's kicking some shit. It's a mystery. Oh. Yeah, huh? You quit. Dude, this scene is so suspenseful. I'm like scared. Just the hanging on that wide shot for so long was so or that yeah, that wide shot was just so unsettling. Feels like something's gonna happen when you're that far away. Oh. Mm. So he's Mr. White. Oh, the other guy's calling him Larry. We know his name is Larry. The other guy knows. Oh boy. Oh, he was trying that car. He was taking his time to try that car. Man. Ah! This movie is going from like such slow scenes to like cutting to such craziness so fast. Oh my god! Ma'am, give up the car, run away. Oh, well, you're for sure. You're going to jail for life. You just shooting at officers. It's over for you. Ooh. He killed a few cops. Oh, no, real people. Oh, boy. Yeah, well, I understand why you don't want to bring Joe into the hospital, whatever his name. And it's not Joe. What's his name? I understand why you don't want to bring the guy that's dying into the hospital now. Who is Mr. Blonde? Which one is he? Oh, was it a guy that wasn't sitting at the table? Mm. Mm. I love that we're hearing about this guy, but we don't know who he is. It's so mysterious. And he killed her. So Brown died? God, I have no idea who any of them are. It's so suspenseful. I love it. You need a new lighter, man. Dude, I wouldn't want to be sticking around waiting at this warehouse in case one of them accidentally got followed here by the cops. I'd be like, I'm getting the fuck out. Oh, he's got the diamonds. I do agree with that. That was the plan, but I think it's a bad plan. I kind of feel the same way, but I don't know if I trust Mr. Pink. That's a great shot of Harvey Keitel. Oh, really? Oh. Yeah, who's the rat? Oh, this is a fun concept for a movie. What if it's one of these two? I don't think it would be Mr. Pink. It'd be kind of crazy if it was somehow Mr. White. That wouldn't really make sense, though. Ugh, right? It's the thing all over again. It's Among Us. Okay, maybe it's none of you three. Somebody else. Ugh. Sorry, I have an eyelash in my eye. Driving me crazy. How the fuck is he still alive? Oh, we're cutting to a different scene. I can't believe Mr. Orange is still alive. Hmm. And that Longchamp, that logo's, it just dates everything so much, I feel like. Oh, we're going to learn about each of them individually? Oh, yeah. Is he dead? He's not dead. I know. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yep. It's your fault. Yeah. It's on your conscience. That's, yeah. Oh, assuming Joe's not a rat. Mm. Ooh, that makes everything more tense. Is that a helicopter? Uh, I wonder if that was just like a plane or a helicopter that flew over during filming and they just were like, fuck it. Yeah, he does know a little bit about you. Oh, you did. Wow. He was dying. Mm-hmm. It's a miracle that he's not dead right now. Yeah. Mm. Oh, I'm sure it was a very beautiful scene. I do love Steve Buscemi, man. His delivery is fucking great. Oh, come on. Oh. You know, I actually it makes a lot of sense now. I Okay, calm down. The way we're widening, like panning out, I feel like somebody's going to be entering the warehouse. Yeah, hey, there he is. Yep. Ah, I was going to say, it makes sense the way we started off. He's Mr. Blonde, he's a brunette. The way we started off the movie with these two disagreeing about tipping and now seeing the way they're fighting, like it makes sense that we established that in the beginning and like just how fundamentally different they are. Oh, he was the one that went all crazy, shooting like a madman. Uh-huh. Oh. What the fuck? Why is he acting like this? He stopped to get a drink on the way over here. Like, he's acting way too fucking chill. Oh my God. Wow. What a piece of shit. I mean, they're all not the best kind of individuals, but still. Oh! Oh. Oh, if he repeated it, I would shoot him. If I was this guy, I'd be like, I would kill him. Oh, Jesus Christ. We're coming for everybody in this movie, y'all. Every group, everybody. Really? I mean, I guess, yeah, that's a fair point. It's a good point. If he was killing a bunch of random civilians, he's not a cop. Even though you suck at this job, sir. Killing a bunch of random people for like no fucking reason. I wanted to punch him so badly. What? Why is he so sus? Oh my God. What could it be? Is it like a dead person or somebody dying in the back of his trunk, back of his car? Uh oh. Why? Nice guy, Eddie. Costa Rica. I never heard anybody pronounce it that way. This guy is so annoying. He's driving me crazy. He does have somebody in the trunk of his car, huh? Oh, okay. Oh, it's a cop! Oh my God! They're crazy! He kidnapped a cop! Oh. Is that Mr. Blonde's name, Vic? Oh, was he in prison? How'd you get out then? Good fella. Yeah, what a good fella he is, I'm sure. Oh. He's putting payments in for loyalty. I feel like this guy running the show. I don't know. I don't trust anybody. I'm kind of having a hard time. Maybe I feel sus of him, but maybe that's dumb. Since he's running the goddamn operation, he's at the top. It'd probably be stupid if he was a rat. Okay, Eddie. Oh, they know each other's names. All right. Oh. Oh. That's his son. Oh. Oh. I love how he stood up immediately knowing they were going to fight each other. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. I know. I'm sick of it too. Stop. Simmer down. Hmm. Right, like a real job. Oh, really? It's just a. Oh, the paperwork will reflect that. Oh, really? Why he gets paid for not even doing shit? That's fucked up. I mean, I guess these dock workers, they just gotta go along with it. They don't want to ruffle any feathers with these guys. Or maybe it's like, oh, they get protection or some shit. Mm. Oh, on the big job that he ended up kidnapping the cop, like the job we just saw. Is that what we're talking about? Oh, so yeah, he got invited last minute because he had just gotten out of prison. Ooh, okay. He could be the rat. He's been in prison. Why do we keep listening to the radio? Oh, it's that 70s station that Eddie was talking about in the first scene. Oh, are we seeing more about him? That is that the major situation, the kidnapped cop? Yeah. I'd say that's a major situation. Oh yeah, he wouldn't be obviously okay, I'm a dumbass. He wouldn't be a rat. He kidnapped a cop. He's not the rat. It was a shit show. I guess we'll find out later. This is a really suspensefully written script. Oh my god. He's almost dead. He's probably gonna die. Poor Orange. There's no hope for him. So he just show up on set to have a few scenes and then just chill laying on the floor in most of them. They probably had a stand in for his body, but like if this was a play, because this really does feel like a play, there would just be an actor laying on the floor the whole show. Mm. No one is calling a doctor, though. It has not happened. It's a mystery. um. Oh boy. Why? Oh. Oh my god. The door opening. Oh my god. That's so fun. Like a happy little accident. Good instinct from the actor there. I mean, I would assume that that wasn't supposed to happen. This whole thing really just feels like a play to me. I love it. Just these long scenes with dialogue heavy, sitting in, lots of tension, not a lot of changing sets. So you shot them all. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. He could have been yelling in the back of the trunk outside though and cause like drawing attention. So it's probably better that they brought him in. I just keep thinking about how Mr. Orange is chilling on the floor. And like, if this was a Broadway play, like, that's actually a really hard job because not only do you have to like lay unconscious on the floor for a long time, but if you do have lines later on in the scene, you have to be actively listening the whole time and not miss your cue, which is really hard. Oh, God. He's probably terrified. This poor cop. He's like, I just want to go home, man. Uh, oh my God. Just a little way to tease him about parking tickets. Oh, he's new. He's new. I bet he I bet he does know something. I wasn't his boss, but okay. Oh. He's saying he doesn't even have a boss. Interesting. Oh. Ah! Oh my god. You really should have gagged him before you had put duct tape over his mouth if you didn't want him to scream. Poor dude. Oh god. No. This guy is a psychopath. He's crazy. Why is everybody talking about this fucking radio show? We gonna turn it on? Oh, great. Dude, whoever's recording this radio show sounds depressed. Sound like they got nothing left to live for. The 70s are over, and so are they. Oh, God, no. Please leave him alone. Oh, he's gonna dance. Are you kidding me? I got the feeling there's something ain't right. I'm so scared. In case I fall off my chair. Oh my god. What a great song for this moment. What did you do? He took off an ear. He was like, listen to the radio show, motherfucker. Oh, oh, oh. Well, you're gonna leave the warehouse? Why? You got blood on you, dude. Why are you going outside? So dumb. Gasoline. Okay, well, these slow, like long shots with no cuts just make me feel like something crazy is gonna happen, like somebody's gonna be watching. Like it just makes me feel like somebody's watching. Oh, is he gonna burn him? Oh no. Dude, Dude, no, no. What are you gonna do? You can't burn the warehouse down. They told you to watch everybody. Oh my God. Or is he just tossing gasoline in his face? Is that it? Oh God, his ear looks really rough. Well, his lack of ear looks really rough. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh, they wouldn't let you live anyway, man. But this is the worst way to kill somebody. He doesn't give a shit. Oh my God. He's the rat? Or did he just not want to let the guy die? I have questions. Because he is dying, bro. Oh my God. Whoa, he really does look so pale, like all the blood is just completely drained out of his body. Hey, you. What's your name? A cop. What? He knows. He does know. He didn't rat him out. He's the rat! Wow, I would not have been guessing that. Uh-huh. Oh, who gives a fuck, dude? He's laughing about that. Marvin, you don't look good, but like, yeah, what are they waiting for? This is ridiculous. And covered you in gasoline. He was about to burn you. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, being deformed really ain't that big of a deal, Marvin. He almost died. Oh, they're waiting for Joe. Well, Freddie, now you heard him. Well, maybe he can't hear that well anymore, actually. That's why he's turning his head. He's got to use the other ear. Ugh. Shit. Wow, that was such a fucking good reveal. Dude, every time we see a shot like this, I just feel like somebody's watching, but they're not. It's just paranoia. It's genius cinematography. It makes me nervous. Mm. Oh. That's a scene. He's rehearsing. Ah. I mean, I bought it hook, line, and sinker. I really did not think he was the rat. It was a great reveal. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. This him practicing it. Yep. We're gonna see the progression of him getting better, or like Hear him practicing it and then see him actually using it. Yeah, don't say Freddy. Jesus Christ. Hey, Freddy! It's like a scene in study class, like a monologue audition. I bet so many actors have used this monologue in classes. Ugh. Is this him actually using it? Oh, yeah, here we go. He's using it. Oh, yeah, now they're asking questions, yeah? Don't ask me why. Because I don't have many more answers. Oh, this is the boys' room he's imagined in his mind. Mm-hmm. This is fun. Oh! What? What? They're buying it, though. Uh-oh. Oh. Poor doggo doing his job. Oh, boy. He's leaving the bag right there. That guy's watching him. That's how loud the dryer is. They're all staring at him. my god. The slow motion of it all. The dog. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. I'm not familiar with the Fantastic Four. I've only seen glimpses of them in media, but I do. Never mind. Oh my god, that is such a teeny tiny little gun. So that little gun is supposed to be like maybe a sneaky secret gun. What? In case they like take his other gun away from him. What is he looking for? Change? Oh, his ring. Oh. Is he married in this what? Is like pretending to be married around them or uh-huh. They don't. They don't know shit. Oh, is this when he was leaving for the job? Yeah. You since you're super cool. You are gonna get hurt, but they don't know. They don't know shit. They know there's a rat later. Ooh. This song? Okay. Interesting. Deep inside of me. They're always listening to the 70s hits, man. I'm just being quiet. I can't. This whole movie is just a bunch of stories. Mm-hmm. Is that old guy Mr. Blue? Because we still haven't seen him. Or is Quentin Tarantino Mr. Blue? Well, I don't see him here, so maybe it's not Quentin. Maybe it's the old guy. Oh. Mm-mm. Mm. Yep. And he broke that rule. Larry broke that rule. Let's zoom in on him. Oh, he's Mr. Brown. So Mr. Brown died. Okay. Quentin's dead. That's Mr. Blue. I was right about that. Oh my god. Shut up, Mr. Pink. Uh huh. Yep. It's over. Shut up. Oh my god. These guys are so dumb. It's just an alias. Get over it. He's totally a Mr. Pink. He pushes back with everybody on everything except for Joe. He'll cave. And the tipping thing too. Oh, so Mr. Orange was supposed to stay outside? Closer to the cops. Convenient. Who pulled the alarm? Did Mr. Orange pull the alarm? That wouldn't have made sense. He wouldn't have needed to if the cops already knew about it. Mm-hmm. Oh. Ah. What? What the oh, this is after they had fled. Oh. Mr. Brown's alive. He did oh, his car's stuck. He has been shot in the head. Well, that's not good. Oh no, this is when they were all okay. I see. Mr. Brown had been shot, but he wasn't dead yet. Mr. Orange is still alive. What is Mr. Orange supposed to do in a scenario when he's one on one with the cops? Because he has to make it look like he's undercover, but he can't shoot at them. Oh. Oh! All of a sudden, he's dead. Jesus. I love how they're just walking away. They're not running. It's crazy. I want to see how it's his fault that he got shot in the stomach. Because Larry was saying the whole time, like, it's my fault that he got shot. Oh, she's getting a gun out of her. Oh. Oh, he had to shoot her. Oh. Oh my God. Wow, that girl, she really fought. Wow. I love that reveal of like the sequence of events going so out of order. Oh, that's crazy, man. They're gonna have to know that Mr. Orange shot him. Well, he's too late. Uh huh. Right. Right. Yeah, they don't give a shit about the cops. So now you're suspicious. Oh, Mr. White, he's all in on Mr. Orange. He doesn't know. Steve Buscemi's face. I fucking love him. Eddie's not buying it. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's not buying it. Ooh. Oh, he's mad now. Well, no, it wasn't Mr. Blue. It was Mr. Orange. Oh, he's here. Uh-oh. Oh, he shouldn't have come. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's still acting his ass off while he's bleeding out on the floor, man. Oh, he's so bought in on him. Oh, Mr. White. No, you're wrong. Everyone's dying. And you put him on the job? Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh God, Mr. Pink. Yeah, well, you're the only professional, dude. What do they all just kill each other and Mr. Pink is the only one left? That'd be hilarious. They just all. Oh! I was kind of kidding, but oh my God. I didn't think it would actually happen. Oh. Is he leaving? Is he just leaving? I feel like the cops are going to be right outside just waiting. The cops have done jack shit. They've done nothing. Yeah, get out of here, Mr. Pink. He had the right instincts at the beginning when he was like, I think we should leave. I was saying the same shit. He was right. I love how Joe walked in here and the cops still didn't act. My God, they're horrible. Oh, they're going to die together. Oh, now they're finally fucking pulling up. Did Mr. Pink get away? I can't believe this dude's still alive, honestly. I'm shocked. You're sorry? Oh. Oh, one of you is. Oh. Does he feel bad? Oh, he told him he feels bad. Oh. 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 Oh, yeah, you fell for it, man. Oh, that's heartbreaking. He's gonna kill him. Oh, Mr. Pink's out there. They got him. Yeah, he's gonna die now. Especially because we're panning up. Oh, no, we're not. Oh, maybe. Look at him crying like a little baby. Like so upset that he got tricked and he got caught. And that's it. That's the ending. Oh my god. What a funny little concept for a movie, man. I really enjoy the whole like suspicion of like who's the rat. We got to figure it out. It's a lot of fun. Oh my god. Definitely interesting. I don't know if this film was quite what I was expecting, but at the same time, I didn't really have a lot of expectations getting into this one because I didn't really know what it was about. It really felt a lot like watching a play on screen because there were so many slow dialogue heavy scenes, a lot of sitting in one set, specifically the warehouse, and characters sitting around talking, which does typically feel more like a play to me. Movies like The Whale or the Fences adaptation for the film, like you can really see that those films were adapted from stage plays because there are really just a lot of characters sitting around in one or two sets just talking for the whole movie. There were definitely some interesting fast-paced moments in this movie, and we did cut to some interesting scenes, but for the most part, like the majority of this film really took place in that warehouse with characters sitting around talking, trying to size each other up, trying to figure out what their intentions were. And so in that way, it really felt like a play to me, which I do tend to enjoy a lot of stories like that because I did a lot of theater growing up. I think it was funny that the whole movie centers around this heist going really wrong and the fact that there's this rat in the organization and you're trying to piece together and figure out who the rat is, but we never in fact get to see the actual heist occur. I think that that's really funny because it just kind of highlights that this movie isn't some like romanticized crime movie. In fact, these guys are kind of like stupid and all turning on one another and attacking one another, which I guess plays into the title Reservoir Dogs. They're all just fighting to survive. And it's really not about the heist or the crime that occurred at all. It's just about their relationships with one another. And in fact, their names don't even really matter. That's why they all have these alias names. It's just funny to watch the different tactics that they take and the way that they command attention and try to exert dominance over one another. So as a first time script, or at least a pretty much first time script from Tarantino, I do think this was really strong and really good. So how would I rate this movie? And when I rate movies, I look at 4 categories: 1, sound design; 2, production value; 3, acting; and 4, story. With the sound design, I really don't have much to say. I feel like it was pretty decent for what the movie was. I mean, nothing really felt like it was done in post or done in ADR. It didn't really feel super out of place by any means. I think the song choices were pretty interesting. I really enjoyed the scene with Mr. Blonde and the cop, although it was gruesome. I really enjoyed that song choice, Stuck in the Middle, I think was really funny. That Ooga Chaka song choice too was really funny. I just think that the music really helped highlight the comedic moments in this story. We even started off the whole movie discussing songs. So I think that whole like 70s music is a constant undertone for the movie. I don't really know what purpose that served or if it was even to serve a purpose or just something silly to underscore the movie with, but I did enjoy it. I don't really have any cons with the sound design. I know there was one moment in the movie where it seemed like a plane or something flew overhead and it sounded almost like they just decided to not reshoot the scene and not fix that, or maybe they were shooting in an area with a lot of planes. I don't really know. It sounded like something came in through the audio that maybe wasn't supposed to happen, but it didn't really bother me. I just kind of noticed it. That's kind of like the only thing I could be really nitpicky with. I feel like the sound design for this wasn't really the way that the movie stood out to me a ton. It more so stood out with like the story and the acting and the dialogue. So in regards to the sound, I think I would just give it a 9 out of 10. It was pretty solid. I don't have a lot of issues with it. It was just like that one moment that I noticed that maybe felt a little bit out of place, but all in all, it felt pretty cohesive and well done. Enjoyed the song choices a lot. So yeah, 9 out of 10. For the category of production value, I think it's really interesting because originally the film was going to have a really small budget of around like $30,000. And it was only when they managed to get Harvey Keitel to sign on that the budget was able to increase to 1.5 million because he was able to sign on as a co-producer and get other people to pitch in for the movie. They were able to bring on other actors like Steve Buscemi, Michael Madsen, and Tim Roth in the cast. So it started to become a bigger production at that point, albeit 1.5 million is still not a huge budget, even in 1992. But I really liked what they did with the money that they had. I was also reading a bit about the decision to not have the big crime heist scenes. Part of it was due to budgetary reasons, which does make a lot of sense. The more extras and more sets, and especially when you have a lot more fake guns or more complex moving parts going on in a scene, the more expensive it's going to become. You also have to pay for that location, which in Los Angeles is a scam. I mean, we've tried to film things in LA and it's hard because everybody's wise to the game there. So you have to pay a lot just for location fees. Whereas if you're filming in a different city or a different town, a lot of people don't care as much. You can kind of get away with filming a bit more in public places. For Tyler's movie that he recently did, he shot all of it in his hometown. And so he would just go to the business owners directly and ask if they minded if he shot a little bit, and they didn't care. So that was how we did that. But in LA, location fees get really expensive. So in that respect, it makes total sense why they wouldn't have the crime heist scenes. I did also see that Tarantino did also feel like not having the heist sequences would make it feel like the movie was allowed to be about something else aside from the physical heist and more about the relationship of these men to one another and their conversations. And I kind of agree with that decision. That was what I was getting from the story. And I really enjoyed the fact that we never really saw the heist. It left things up to interpretation, a lot more mysterious, and the way that puzzle pieces kind of fell into place at the end of the movie as we were catching up to the present and going back in time and watching the series of events unfold, it made things a lot more captivating and interesting that way. But it also allowed for the budget to just go a lot farther with the production value. So I think the editing was really strong for this. I think the sets looked really believable. I did also read that apparently they shot a lot of this movie, like the warehouse scene and Freddy, like Mr. Orange, his room, apparently we're both in a mortuary, which is crazy to think about. I think some of the liquids even shown in some of the shots are embalming fluid, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe the embalming fluid was just in the back, but I saw some liquids in there and they said that embalming fluid was around. So there might be embalming fluid in this movie, which is creepy and weird, but really interesting. I really enjoyed the cinematography a lot. There were so many wide shots and slow panning shots and shots just moving backwards that just felt like we were constantly watching these men from a different perspective, like a third party that they didn't know was watching them, which makes sense given that this whole story centers around the idea that there's this rat in this group and they don't know who it is and they don't know who's watching, but they know that the cops are onto them. Like, it makes sense that you would want that feeling of these characters being watched while they're completely unaware to it. So there were a lot of shots like that and cinematography like that was really subtle but suspenseful and nerve-wracking, and I really liked that. All in all, the production value was pretty strong for what this movie was, and I definitely think Tarantino had a good understanding of what he could get away with and what he could use his limited funds for. So I would give it a 9 out of 10. The next category is acting, which I really enjoyed a lot of the acting for this film. In particular, I was really drawn to Tim Roth in the very beginning of the movie. I mean, I think he did a great job throughout the entire film, honestly, but especially in the very beginning of the film when he thinks he's dying and he's panicking and he's asking for Larry to hold him and he really believes that he's about to die. We had just met him and I was already moved to tears in that moment. Like, I know that that's nothing new for me. I cry all the time, but I really think his performance was very strong. I loved his scene with Marvin Nash, the cop, too, just like yelling at him like, I'm freaking dying here and you're freaking out about an ear. Like, the way that he delivered a lot of his lines, like he had such range in this film. film, from the way he started off the movie in this vulnerable state to like being pissed off halfway through and revealing that he was a cop, and then showing his progression as he was learning how to act and learning how to tell the story about the commode and having this kind of swagger to him. Like, he really had a great journey. And then his reveal at the very end, you could just see the way he was torn up about what Larry had done for him and the guilt that he was wearing. I think his performance was phenomenal. Likewise for Harvey Keitel. I think Harvey Keitel did a great job as well. His transformation, I think, as a character was a little bit subtler. His character didn't have as many dramatically changed moments to go through. He was a bit older, a bit more experienced, and was just a criminal at looking for the rat and wanting to know what was going on, and did just put all of his trust in Mr. Orange. But I really enjoyed his delivery on a lot of his lines. And his moment at the very end of the film when he's just completely torn down. It's all over. His life is over. He's been tricked by a cop. His performance in that moment was really powerful. And it kind of made me laugh because he was just this slobbering, sniveling man who just had been tricked. And he's a criminal. Like, he deserves to get arrested. So I don't really empathize with him in that moment, but I think his performance in it was great. And I think the choice to hold on his face there was just brilliant because it ties into the title of the movie, Reservoir Dogs, really well. Like, these are just dogs fighting each other, trying to be the top dog and survive in this situation and make it out. And none of them made it out. Steve Buscemi's character might have just gone to jail and survived. He might have been the only one to actually live. Because he was the professional. I love that he kept saying over and over again that he was the only professional in the room, because it did feel like that at times. I know that ties into like writing, but I think Steve Buscemi also did a fantastic job as well. I think a lot of the actors did a really, really great job. I just really enjoyed their performances. So for that, I would have to give it 10 out of 10. And last but not least, the story. I really enjoyed this movie a lot. I do think there were some scenes that maybe felt a little too slow or maybe a little bit drawn out. Some stories that maybe felt like they took a while to get through or repeated a bit too much. But all in all, I do think the dialogue and lines were really smart, really witty, really funny. And the writing did a really great job of just painting a clear picture of who these men were and the lens that they looked at the world through. There were just a lot of quotable moments as well in this movie. The tiny violin moment and the quotes about tipping. Honestly, a lot of Mr. Pink's lines were really funny and quotable, but part of that also ties into Steve Buscemi's delivery. I think he's just fantastic. I also loved Harvey Keitel's line towards the beginning of the movie where he was like, hey, if you kill me in your dreams, you better wake up and apologize. Like, there were a lot of great lines in this movie, and Tarantino really is so great at just writing witty commentary and then moving on from it immediately. He creates such vivid, witty characters who are really so subtly funny, and he keeps things fast-paced enough most of the time, especially in more of his recent films, that you rarely get a chance to dwell on the things that characters say. I think in this film, it's probably his slowest paced one that I've seen, which makes sense. It's his first film, and I do think it makes a lot of sense that this film happened and then Pulp Fiction was next, because Pulp Fiction does feel like very similar in a way to Reservoir Dogs, but just faster paced, a bit more intense, more action, more drama, probably because there was a bigger budget as well. But it feels like Tarantino really found his tone even more so in a movie like Pulp Fiction. And here it was there, but it was just a little bit more subtle and slower paced. So all in all, I really enjoyed the writing for this story. I also think the reveal of Mr. Orange as the rat was just brilliant. Like, I don't know how I didn't see it coming. Maybe it was just that freaking good, but he caught me off guard with that one. I think it was so satisfying. Also, the way that all the men shot each other at the end, that I saw coming a little bit more, but I didn't know if he was actually going to commit to it and do it. It did make sense, but I just think moments like that were so jaw-dropping and so satisfying and shocking. And that is something that Quentin Tarantino does really well. He does shock his audience very well. So I did love the little glimpse of that from his earlier career. I do think the films later in his filmography do a great job of showing a director who's figured out his tone and knows how to tap into it in a more refined way, where this feels a little bit grittier, a little bit messier as he's kind of finding his footing. But for a first-time freaking director, man, it's still really brilliant and still really freaking strong. So I would give the writing a 9 out of 10. So if I did my math correctly and remembered my scores accurately, that would leave me with a 37 out of 40, which is an A minus. So that's pretty good. I really enjoyed this one a lot, and I definitely think it's a testament to Tarantino as a director. But that's all I have for you guys in this video. So if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up so that I know and I can check out more things like this in the future with all of y'all. Of course, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below and anything else you might like me to check out next, and subscribe if you want to. Till the next one, stay golden. Bye.